video and the short, but again, I like to just go over it. Whatever routine you're doing, I feel like this is going to bring you fresh new opportunities, fresh new ideas because you're trying something different. Okay. Um, you're basically just switching things up from the normal, and it takes a good partner to do that. It could be a Gemini, it doesn't have to be, but somebody you paired up with. This is going to grow into something beautiful, something fruitful. Why do I say that? Because you have water. Water grows things, and we have the sun card here. See the sunflowers? Sunflowers can be very significant to somebody. Or if you see a sunflower, this could be your confirmation. Here, you seeing this sunflower, or you going outside, going about, putting that time, energy with the Seven of Pentacles into everything. The Seven of Pentacles is about you investing your worthwhile, okay, to get those results that you've been working hard for. You could be a bit frustrated, as you can see, because you've been watering and watering and watering. And it just seems like they're still standing at the same level, not really growing up taller or maybe blooming into these beautiful sunflowers. And we all know it takes the sun rays, right, to grow this into fruition. And not only does it take the sun rays, rays, the rays of the sun, RAYS, the sun rays of the sun, but also that water to grow. And somebody could be really turned on by you as well. So this is a great partnership that will grow, and you guys will learn life lessons together. Okay, you guys are like in a portal, but I feel like you're graduating, and when you graduate, you will meet this person. Okay, this is somebody. It's a kind of busted up card with the Hierophant. This is somebody where you both will be teaching each other. You both will be students of knowledge when it comes to each other, bringing those minds together to create something worldwide. Could even be a child too, as well. A little girl, little boy. Take it how it resonates. But that is because you switched up the routine. You changed the direction. Okay. And with the King of Pentacles, again, the King of Pentacles could be somebody's husband, but again, with the King of Pentacles, this is somebody who's very stable, who looks good, smells good. This is somebody who knows how to put their foot to the grind to make that money stable, abundant. This is somebody who's well traveled, they're well financed as well. That's because they know how to put the plant and the seeds to be able to grow those beautiful sunflowers. It's just not going to grow on its own. It's going to need that nurturing, caring water. Okay, all the love you can provide in order to grow that. Okay, and this is because this person is a busted up card again. This person was dedicated and committed to the task, putting that time and energy into whatever it is you need to do by changing your routine, like I said. And I'm getting like you're moving forward again, learning life lessons, standing your ground, protecting your garden, protecting your peace and happiness matters. The wounded warrior. I feel like you've been through this time after time after time after time again, just patiently waiting, waiting for something to grow, waiting for something to bloom. Okay, but we all know, as we saw the Empress, that takes time, right? Things take time to grow. If you're new, subscribe to the channel, check out my Amazon wish list. But whatever it is, it's a tower. This is divine intervention. Something's going to happen where everything is just going to crumble, fall right down in order for you to start again, to start fresh, to start new by using your intuition. You could be researching things online right now, things that are not seen, things that you could be confused about. I have somebody could be researching their fears, but whatever it is, I see you taking off. Okay, the Knight of Wands is an action person, somebody who takes off and does what they got to do. Okay, and not only that, you could be traveling towards family, friends, a community of people who's so supportive and caring about what you're doing. Because I feel like time and time again, whatever it is you're doing, you kept getting stabbed in the back time and time again. Whatever it is that you see online, you're looking up, it's just not working. Again, this goes back to routine, direction, how you're doing things, reiterating things. Sometimes you got to take a step back with the Pisces card here, the Hangman. You got to take a step back and surrender. Be like, hey, what the hell? I did all this damn work and it's not producing fast enough or whatever it is I'm looking for. And again, I'm just going to go right back to it. I'm just going to go right back to it. Again, the sun. It takes time to plant those seeds. Excuse my voice, I lost it. It takes time to grow. But I feel like right now you're just really frustrated, just becoming emotionally detached from the situation, aggravated, because you want to be seen a certain way. You're like, listen, I'm putting all this damn work in, and I'm the King of Pentacles. Like, where's my stuff? Where's my royalties? Whatever it is. But again, like I said, you being the Queen of Wands, stepping into your power, knowing who you are, walking the walk, but also, talking the talk, but also walking the walk, basically. That's what the Queen of Wands does. Just look at her. She's confident. You can't tell her really anything. Can't really tell her much. She's a go-getter. This is somebody who goes within and is very smart, very enlightened. And she's been through a lot of life lessons, too. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or a Capricorn, since it is the World card. And this is like the womb here. You being protected by the universe as well. Okay, and outside entities that are watching you, have you wrapped up here as you enter another cycle, a different portal, because you're wise, you're dedicated. With the Hierophant card here, you could be meeting somebody who's also spiritual, such as yourself, or you guys take a more traditional path. You guys are going to have great chemistry. You guys are going to be turned on by each other a lot. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Taurus, again, like I said, or a Cancer here. Okay, so get rid of these fears. We're not doing that, wearing masks and shit, trying to please the people. Get rid of that. But whatever it is, stay dedicated, okay? You got this. And stay in the energy of self-love as well. This is the divine giving you a fresh new start here, okay? Now let's see what this big old deck here, start from here. Let's see what else we can come up with real quick. Again, if you're new, thank you so much. Please subscribe to the channel. Yeah. So also with the different routine as an Empress, you need to learn how to move, because there could be people that's digging up dirt, trying to figure out your routine, trying to figure out your direction, trying to figure out how you do things. How is she moving like that and these spiritual attacks are not attacking her? How is she able to create? How is she able to do this? Okay, and they'll never know, because they are not equipped with, well, I can't say they'll never know, but it depends on if you do the work, the shadow work. But the Empress, again, the Empress comes out. This is somebody very creative. Not only creative, intuitive. She's spiritual. She's wise. She's been through a lot of life lessons, through centuries even, believe it or not, through centuries. She's been there, okay? But a lot of life lessons. The Empress knows that it takes time to grow these weeds. It takes time. You know why? Because she got to wait for the moon, and she got to wait. What's that? We just had it. Exactly. As soon as I need something, like it disappears. Yeah, she knows about the moon, and she knows about the sun. Okay? She knows what abundance is. The true reality of abundance. You could be a mother figure, grandmother, wifey, whatever the heck. But the Empress knows that there is no growth without the sun. There is no growth without love, nurturing, caring. The moon. I meant the sun. I meant the Ace of Cups. The moon here. The Empress knows that with the Hierophant, she has to be a teacher. Okay? She has to be a teacher of knowledge in order to plan, okay, and come up with the right partner, to create. Okay, the Empress is very beautiful. She knows you need a partner to create this abundance, to create the fields of wheat, the fields of abundance, the fields of manifestation. The Empress is in love with herself. She doesn't seek validation from anyone, and she's not getting off her throne from anyone again. Hello, yes, it's me again, my love. But yes, the Empress, how are you today? But the Empress knows how to grow, how to sustain that life long term, for material gains and spiritual gains. It's not just the material, it's about spirituality too. It's about your mental, physical, spiritual, sexual, energetical, whatever is my word, energetical, and your financial fields. I'm telling you, she's the mother of the tower. She has all the stars. Look how she is. Look at this picture. Look at you. Very abundant all around you, bro. This is not a lie. The sun is here shining on the Empress. You could be dealing with a Leo, Taurus, Libra. You could be a Taurus, Libra, or a Leo. But whatever it is, please subscribe to the channel. Check out my Amazon wish list. I did move into a new place, so some of my old cards are away. But she knows it takes a partner, a lifelong partner, to build that success, to build that abundance with Venus. She loves sensual touches as well. She's not going to just date anybody from the field. No, 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 no. Not the Empress. She may, in her younger years, play around a little bit, but she's a grown woman, matured. Okay? She knows what it takes to grow, to plant that seed. Thank you guys for the likes. To plant that seed in order for it to grow abundant. You know why? Because with the hangman, she's taking a step back. And you see the light around him. She's been enlightened, illuminated. Okay, she's been very illuminated. Okay, and this is why she's protected by the universe. She's in this bubble. Okay, we all go through things in life where we might fall back or maybe a bit stagnant. That is because we have to repeat this cycle for the universe to tell you, hey, look, okay, you got to learn this lesson. Because you know why you got to learn this lesson? I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you why. Here's why you have to learn. Because even though you're chasing your dreams and goals, you're moving too fast. Take it easy. Slow it down. Pace yourself. Stay guarded. And use your intuition. Use your intuition. Even if you have to do research. You're doing research on a laptop. Use your intuition. Because whatever it is you're finding out, you could be getting some sort of wrong information, whatever it is. You've gone through the backstabs, the disappointments, using the phone to distract you from that mental conflict of how to move forward. But in order, again, to move forward, you're going to have to be able to use that intuition, okay? And I feel like things are picking up for you rapidly. The Eight of Wands is concentrated energy, okay? So something's going to happen that you don't see, which is going to be a tower, okay? This tower is going to help you look at things a little differently with the hangman, okay? And you putting in that work, you planting those seeds, okay? You could be an earth sign, cross watcher, whatever. You planting those seeds to abundance. You working real hard. You could work from home on a laptop, okay? You could work in your socks. Somebody could be wearing white socks with black pants, whatever it is. This is the Empress. In order to grow physically, spiritually, you need all the tools you have in your knapsack, like the Fool card, in order to manifest that. Putting in that concentrated energy of manifestations in order to move forward. Doing it authentically. That way you can take off like a rocket. Going through those dreams, going through those ambitions, getting love and support from the community, family, and friends, ancestors, spirit team, spirit guides, because you put it in that work and you partnering up with the right people. Not everybody's a good partner. If you have a good partner, not just because the looks, get out of here, that's surface level. Spiritual partner as well. Spirituality is very, very important when it comes to searching for a partner. You want somebody that can grow the field with you. Look how abundant she is. Who's this speaking out? Could be a Gemini cross-watching. But whatever it is, don't work with nobody who's bipolar. Step into your power. Okay? Be the Queen of Wands. Know who you are. Just don't talk the talk. You walk the walk. That's what the Queen of Wands does. Because she's enlightened. See the hangman? She's enlightened. Could be dealing with a Pisces. Don't have to be. Okay? In order to get that stability here. You could be working with a lot of people coming up too as well. um, in order to grow and succeed with the Seven of Wands. But the Queen of Wands, she's very magnetic. She's very attractive. She's abundant. She's actually a great leader, very loyal. That will help the team grow. Okay, as well. She's really good at teamwork. Okay, in order to bring that fulfillment, that happiness, that sun right in there. Okay, so the Empress is very abundant. She doesn't waste time because look, she's on the go. Okay, people love her. People love who she is. Okay, that's because again, she's been through a lot. She's been a lot. She's been through a lot of pains, backstabs, betrayals, and she's flying now, protected by the universe. Okay, she's very protected by universe. So when I split the deck, I got the Empress card. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see, what can I put in? I put my gong thing. Bing. Let's see if that will. Oh. I gotta put my makeup in front of it. Okay. So there we have it. So be wary of that and have patience with the temperance. Dipping your foot in the water and out of the water. Wait, what about this routine? Feels a little cold. Let me back out again. And again, going into that hangman suspension, surrendering, saying, well, that doesn't work. So let me take a step back and have a different perspective. And then in order to move forward, okay? In order to move forward. Let's see what else. So whatever you do, just know who you are. Okay, you don't talk the talk, you also walk the walk, and people love you too. For whatever it is you do online, or if you want to start to go online, go ahead, do it. But like I said, it takes a routine. Okay, so make sure you use your intuition. Again, the High Priest comes out, can't make it up. So you could be somebody who's very intuitive, as well as dealing with a Pisces. A Pisces could be cross watching, but whatever it is, use your intuition. Okay, you have sacred knowledge you don't even know yet that you're going to discover soon in order to grow that abundance, as we saw with the Empress card. Yeah, making changes with the Scorpio. A Scorpio, Pisces could be cross watching, but whatever it is, you need to make that changes and surrender with the Hangman. Sacrifice people, places, and things that no longer serve you as well. You could get some sort of incoming phone call that's going to change a certain dynamic in your routine, in your direction of life, like I said before, in your routine, your work, or even your mindset. It's very important to keep the mindset nourished, protected, clothed with the love. You know, watering those seeds of the mind, watering those electrolytes. That even makes sense. Yeah. So, side note from that, like I said, we have the Chariot twice, so you having a lot of new beginnings coming in. 111 could be significant as well, and I feel like intuitively, you know this. Intuitively, you know something's coming in. I feel like you can. Okay. I'm not ignoring the card. I just have to be quiet. Spirit team, spirit guys. Yeah. So somebody here could be fake flexing as well. And your energy, they have love on the brain. Somebody's fake flexing only because I feel like they've been hurt by something. They're like, everything's fine, but everything is going to be fine eventually, right? When we all heal. Somebody could have backstabbed you, I'm getting. So what happens when somebody backstabs you? So what do you do? Do you stand there or do you switch up your routine? You switch up your direction. What do? I know you know the answer because it's already within you. When you do that, you have new beginnings. That's just the math. I'm not talking about math you go to school, yeah, but the math of the universe, the real math of the universe. And beware, because somebody feels threatened, intimidated, and bothered by you. They feel bothered. Why? They feel bothered. I'll tell you why. It's because you're having a new beginning. This person may feel left behind. Well, why does she or he get to have a new beginning? I put all this time and work in and I don't get anything. Oh man, I'm so hurt because of this. Some people may think, but whoever this person is, this is somebody likely for the results Um, that could be into some, I don't know, I'm picking up dark spiritual work, but somebody here is threatened. They are threatened by your intuition, and that's just too damn bad. Let them be threatened. So, and big deal. While they're being threatened, you're still gonna have a new beginning, regardless of what, because you always been locked in with the chariot. Checkmate. Period. Checkmate. And we have a chariot again. So I'm seeing rapid forward movement here. And spirit team saying just ignore. Our cats come home. They don't be like dogs all up your behind. Like cats are just like, hey man, hey woman, you home? All right, cool. Catch you later. And they go on off into their little uh, scratchy nail thing. But whatever it is, I feel like you are moving forward. Not only feel, I see it. You taking off big time. Yeah, and again, this person is threatened. They're threatened because they got a fake flex. They got a fake flex. They act rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off. Yeah, and they're carless though. Repo, they could be having some sort of car issues. But again, they're threatened by you because you are the high priestess. Not only you are the high priestess, you're having a new beginning, and you are the empress. Okay, you are the empress, and you did a checkmate on them that they didn't see coming, and you're still moving forward. Okay, you're still moving forward, regardless of what. So that's what's up. Just keep moving forward. Do what you got to do, because who's ever hating on you, this is somebody that has no facts. Okay, never has the facts. Make stuff up. Okay, it's a little blurry. This is an Android phone. I'm not a fancy person. A phone's a phone to me. I don't need all this fancy features. 4 cameras, HD. Okay, please. But yeah, this is somebody who's fancy, makes stuff up. They lie all the time in order to cut corners to get some sort of... Basically, they make their money off of hurting people, spiritually and physically. But don't worry about that, because somebody could have actual money coming in too as well. You could have actual money coming in. So this is why this person is threatened. They could even threaten you with a gun too as well, as we see the gun here on the picture. Hello, good morning, Janine Green. Hello. If you guys are new, subscribe to the channel. Okay, if you're not new, you're revisiting, please like the channel. But yes, look at this, guys. Look, you have somebody that's a spiritual hater. This is somebody that doesn't like to see you smile. If you have a good day, it's going to make them in a 10 of swords. Do you hear me? If you have a good day, it's going to make this person in the 10 of swords. You ruined this person's life. Why? Because you're happy. You're abundant. You're trying to move on with your life. I'm getting you trying to get yourself together, your finances, your stability, your clothes, your wardrobe, whatever it may be. And you're moving forward. You're closing it out, and somebody don't like that. Somebody is actually very mad, big mad, because they feel intimidated. They feel bothered because whatever it is you're doing, you're making actual money, or you're manifesting money. You're having a new beginning in hot dog, and they don't like that. This is a spiritual hater. This is somebody who hates on your light, okay, your magic and your power. Somebody doesn't like that you're naturally magical. It irritates their grind. Whatever it is, even if you're working on yourself, working on your mind, your brain, you are switching, turning the gears of your heart, of your brain. And this is why something new is coming in, because you need to kill it. Let it go of the old way of thinking. Say goodbye. I know it hurts. Get rid of it, dead it, because this is better for you. This is better. Not only is it better, it's healthier. Sometimes you got to cut out people that no longer serve you. Family, friends could be toxic as well. Cut them off, dead it, because this person does not like to see you happy. They get very, very upset whenever you get happy. Sorry about that, guys. This thing just be messing up sometimes. See, they don't want this message to get out. They be evil eyeing. But that's okay because I can flip that into abundance. That could turn into blessings for me. So let them evil eye all they want. I could transmute that easily, naturally. Um, but anyways, something you're working on, okay? There's a spiritual hater. They hate on it. They hate your light. They hate your power. They hate your natural magic. Because I guess they gotta, look up stuff on Google and things like that. But you're excuse the card is kind of busted. You're somebody who's spiritual. Okay, people could look up to you, or you could be getting advice from your counselor or a mentor, somebody who's like an elder, somebody older than you. Okay, and like I said, this person hates that about you, and they're not able to look into you either with divination. So this is a spiritual hater. You need to be aware of spiritual haters that are in your energy. Okay, it comes with the territory. Because when you move forward, okay, they don't like that. See, an ending. What I say about changes. Cut it off. Dead it. Do that. Okay? Do that. Cut that off. Okay, when you cut that off, you're making room for abundant things to flow into you naturally. Yeah, because everybody's competing. Everybody's like, no, I got the talent. No, I got the talent. I got this. Look over here. Look at me. Look at me. I can swim. These are people who are competing against each other. They're all scattered brain. They're all arguing with each other. Look at me. Look at my talent. I'm a cheerleader. I'm this. I'm that. And you see, they all have different talents. Everyone wants to be seen. Everyone is sabotaging each other, pushing each other out the spotlight. They're not going to move forward, but the Empress is going to move forward. Checkmate. Because the Empress doesn't need to compete. Compete where? With who? With who again? Where? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. The Empress is not mixed up in this junk. She's not mixed up in this mess. The Empress naturally has talent and naturally will attract those to her who see her glow. People who are fighting, stingy, they're not able to see. They're blind because they're so damn stingy. And that's not how it works. You're not bringing in good energy that way. And that's why you need to walk the hell away. Walking away and going within. You could be lighting candles. I'm getting that somebody likes a room that's dim lighted and you just sit, meditate, listen to euphoric sounds, water sounds, music, or just, I don't do music like that. Yeah, I do music, but in meditation, I don't do musical meditation. I do frequency. I listen to frequency and the sound waves as our body vibes with that. But whatever it is, okay, you are ghosting the chaos. You're basically on airplane mode when you're in the hermit. You're in airplane mode. You don't want to be seen by no one. You just want to go within and soul search as you gather your energy back and able to meditate and walk away from people, places, and things of what no longer serve you. This is the real way of how you change your routine. You recalculate your mindset by going into hermit mode. Naturally, you recalculate your mindset because what does the hermit force you to do? It forces you, never mind the surface level, we're talking about spirituality now. When you go within hermit mode, you go within, okay? You go within yourself and you seek those answers that come naturally once you kill the noise. This is why sometimes, regardless of what, I don't care how people feels, if you need to go in hermit mode, do it. Look how peaceful this looks. Light some candles for meditation, not for magic. I'm not saying that. For meditation, if you like the light, you like the smell, that can help enhance those intuitive, because we're human beings who interact by nature. Like you can't buy a bird and a bird's alone in a cage. See what I'm saying? That bird is going to need that other interaction with the other bird, how they communicate. And this is how we need to communicate with the universe, since we're in all this together on different levels. Some people want to stay behind and repeat a damn cycle again. And then they're going to be resting and figure out what the hell happened. They got to repeat a cycle again. But you are walking out of that cycle by moving forward. You're like, you know what? Enough's enough. I'm looking up at the horizon. And you're looking up at the horizon and you Cause and endings will bring towers. But guess what? This is you working on yourself for a fresh new start, a creative new idea, a business idea, a project, because you have walked away from what no longer serves you and you took direct action. You came forth and you stand your ground, power back. You was very persistent. And now look at you. You're leveling up. You're leveling up, joy and celebrations because you took that important stance. Excuse me, guys. Okay? You got to understand the universe doesn't need changing. It's always been perfect since even when humans wasn't even here. What changed the universe is when man came in. Not like man like a man, like a boy, but man meaning man, the human nature. The humans. That's what I mean by man. Man is more masculine, so it sounds dominant how God says he. Doesn't mean God's a he or she. It's just the masculine form that is the law of language. But when man came in, human beings, they changed the system, the route, the routine of how humans interacted and worked with each other. Okay? The man came in, human beings came in and changed the whole entire system of how we interact with each other and how we work together. Can't cut it off when they watch. Yeah, they watch. Yeah, they watch the phone too because again, man inventions. They create ways to keep an eye and spy on human beings in order to spy on what we like about, what we talk about. This is why sometimes when you talk, let's say we talk about a restaurant, you'll see that restaurant come up in a commercial ad on YouTube or on Google, like, what the hell just happened? And it's because your microphone, they say, turned on, whatever. But yes, these people are constantly in the energy no matter what. This is why you need to change your routine and go into hermit mode sometimes. Solitude, take a break, take a walk if you want to, if you need to, or sometimes cut back on technology just a little. You know, if you're somebody who's really into it and you use it for work, just again, I say it again, it's the routine and the direction. Okay, everybody has different routines and directions. But whatever you do, you've been through the battle. Look at his head. Look at his head. You've been through it time and time and time and time again. You've been through the stomach aches, the restless nights. You've been through the backstab lying to yourself, saying everything is fine. You're looking at the phone of disappointment. Everything's fine. It will be fine once you change your routine. You change the direction, and you are, I kid you not, you are the Queen of Wands, guys. This is not a joke. You are the Queen of Wands. Talk the talk and then walk the walk. Nobody's saying that you're going to be like, I dream of genie, it should come now. No, we're not saying that. It takes strategy, strategicness in order to get that checkmate. As soon as you think of that idea, you already checkmated. You already checkmated. As soon as you came up with that idea, if you're new, please subscribe to your girl's channel. That way we can tell YouTube, push this video out to others who may need the advice. Or you can give people advice too. Please check out my wish list. I moved to a new place, so I don't have all the tarot cards I used to have, but that helps. But whatever it is you're doing for work, beware because they hating. People are hating. For example, I'm about to expose. People are hating. Let's say you wanted to be, have a career. Forget about a job. Have a career, right? You know what you like. You know what you want to do. It takes research and dedication to build your own business, consumer reports, all that stuff, right? But we conform to a system where it's like, well, they give you all these jobs to apply to. I get it. But how do you ever have time to discover who you truly are as a person? Because we're doing somebody else's job, working at McDonald's, Mickey D's, or Home Depot, whatever it is to survive, right? Because the system is not built on people being self-made. But I can see that's changing through AI and through YouTube, things like that. The system is built only for you to work for the system. They're all related to each other somehow through marriage, inheritance, and this is how they actually make their money, through doing that, because they're all interconnected. This is why it's so hard to get in certain jobs or systems, or you have to be initiated in, which is not fair because these people control the societal norms, the banking systems, everything. A doctor can work so hard and still trying to live the American dream. And he or she's a doctor. The life is well, but they're still grinding. They're still grinding to reach that point. Because if you ask yourself, what is truly the American dream? What does the American dream look like to you? What does the American dream look like to you? It's going to be different for everybody. Everybody has different directions, different routines of how to get to the results. Again, I challenge you. What is the American dream? What does it take? That's the question. What does it take to live that American dream? How many people said, I've been working my whole life? I see people on Home Depot that's like 70 years old, 60. I'm like, my God, you should be retired or working. Well, not working, but like working on what you want to do. You know, those old people that are just, you don't have to really be old. I'm just saying, old people who are home that's just, doing their wood carvings or working in their garage, fixing up a car they'll never drive, but it's their hobby. What is the American dream? What does that take? What kind of sacrifices does the American dream take? Because I'll tell you what, again, I see 70, 80-year-olds working in Home Depot. They have to go back out to work again and work for the system in order to survive. The system is not built on people doing what they want to do. You can't come home and come up with, you can, but there's like, they always, okay, well, you need a license, a permit, LLC, all this. And they come up with so many things for you to just give them money. Like if you go to third world countries, you see people in the streets of the most poorest of villages knitting hats, and they be some of the best hats. They don't have permits or licenses for that. They make a living. But hey, they made it so much so to the point where it's widespread. It's hard to escape now. The system. It's hard to escape unless you want to live that raw life. Starting from absolutely scratch. Going out there in your chariot, balancing out those energies, and you taking off. You taking off, living on an island. Are you able to navigate the weathers? Are you able to build a foundation on the island? Are you able to go forward with the chariot and build that foundation on the island? If you want to live a raw life. Getting away from the systems of society. Society is built so you're not able to discover who you truly are. And that is the truth. Who you truly are. Okay, it's built for you only to think about work, bills. How are you supposed to ever have intuitive guidance like that? This is why I'm saying it's very important to go within. Go within yourself, meditate, reach out to God to show you the way. Because right now we live in a society where people are constantly on their tippy toes. Happen to grind to live the American dream, not able to take the certain route or direction they want to travel to. So, and again, it comes out, even though I put it right back in the deck to try to change the routine. Look, guess what came out again? Spiritual hater. They're upset because checkmate. They feel checkmated. They feel checked by you. Maybe you did check them. If they feel all fancy about it, then it's because it's a reflection of who they are. And this is the truth. Victory, success. Never mind the distractions of work and bills. They're not going to last forever. When we're in the grave, those ain't coming with you. The only thing that's coming with you when you're in a grave is your good or bad deeds. How you were in society leaves a print. It leaves a legacy, whether it's a good legacy or a bad legacy. Okay? And again, somebody is hating on your shine. You in the spotlight. Could be dealing with a Leo, Cancer, could be a cross watching, or a Virgo. Don't have to be Pisces, Taurus. We have the Hierophant out here. Capricorn with the World card. In order for you to move forward, Aquarius, Scorpio. But whatever it is, you have people that are hating on your spirituality because you're of the light. Look at you on that horse. Look at you. Have a certain innocence about you that's natural, that's attractive, that attracts abundance. And they don't like that you're moving forward. Okay, thank you for the likes. For those of you who are new, please subscribe to the channel. For those of you who are visiting, please hit that like button, because this is very important messages. A lot of people are tuned in to just drama. But let's talk about the facts too. Whoever the spiritual hater is, okay, they're hating that you're able to create something out of nothing by standing your ground and using your ideas. This is why the World card's here. You're protected like a baby inside the world of the womb. And it's funny I say baby because there's a baby right here in this picture. So congratulations to somebody who's having a kid on the way. But somebody hates what you're creating. This is a spiritual hater. What does it say? Come on, read it with me. Hates on your spirituality, light, magic, and power. This is already in you naturally. You was born with this. You was always born with this. You don't go around saying, hey, look at me. I'm magical. I'm gifted. You don't need to do that. That's not the purpose of your gifts, is to go around parading around saying, well, I'm the chosen one. I'm an earth angel. Some people do it, I guess, but I don't know. I just don't do that. But not saying I don't have gifts or anything. I'm just saying I don't parade around doing that. It just feels funny to me. I don't know. But whatever you're creating, okay, look at that spark behind there. Okay, this is the light. This is going to spark up. You know, when you hit that hammer on the railroad track and that spark comes up, this is the spark. Grinding those two sticks together will create a spark. And look. I'm getting electricity. Something could be an explosion, so be very careful. That could happen at night that you guys don't know about, you don't see coming. Beware of that, and just know that there's a spiritual hater that is lurking. Okay, there is a spiritual hater here. You have a very important decision, but it's clouded with negative thoughts. Well, what if I do this, but this don't happen? This is when you need to take a step back and use your intuition. Even though, don't expect to say, well, I'm not going to go there because I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not able to see what's hidden, what's lurking beneath. Well, no, don't do that. When you do that, you'll, believe it or not, you'll be moving forward. Like, wow, I really, damn, I'm really actually happy I did this. Okay. So whatever it is, keep the faith. One thing about the Queen of Wands and the Empress is that she keeps the faith. No matter what. And whoever this person is, this spiritual hater is, they're hijacking the whole damn reading. Whoever it is, they're digging for dirt. Oh my goodness. They're digging for dirt on you or vice versa. Let them dig. Let them keep digging and digging until eventually they look around. Oh shit, they're standing in their own hole where they belong. The dirt even says it. The dirt proved it. They're digging for dirt because nature's not on their side. This is why they got to dig. This is why they got to dig, because they are dirt. And this is somebody with bad habits too. Addictions, toxicities. This is somebody with bad habits that got a nerve to dig for dirt for you because they're upset because they're digging their own hole. Imagine digging for dirt and you look around and you're in your own dirt. That's something, isn't it? But I feel like you're going to be leveling up with the Four of Wands. You're moving forward, regardless of what. So keep that grind going. Like the channel, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Check out my Amazon wish list. As again, I moved to a new place. So I don't have all my tarot decks with me, just some. So check out my wish list on my profile. When you click to YouTube, it tells you, about the person, stuff like that. But using your intuition is very important. See, the difference between, where's that busted up Hierophant card? That's all messed up. The difference between the Hierophant and the High Priest is that the Hierophant is about the outside, the structure, the organization, how, a building looks. A building looks structured inside, people wearing uniforms. So by the eye, they look like people of people of integrity, right? But the High Priest sees past the Hierophant. She sees the juices within the heart. Just because you're flashy, how is your heart? This is the High Priest. See, she speaks to your inner core. The Hierophant speaks to the outside appearance. Oh, well, this person seems like a wise, noble man or a wise, noble woman. They always come to work. They show up on time. But how is the heart? How is the heart? The High Priest sees past all the illusions. Strip you of your clothing. Oh, my God. She strips you of your clothing and she sees what's in you, within you. This is the High Priest. The High Priest, when everybody's talking, yelling at you, shouting at you, she's not going to shout back. She's someone who goes within and through time develops super hearing. She knows what the people are thinking even before they even probably say it out their mouths. This is the High Priest. Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. A spiritual hater all up in the energy. Oh, goodness. This is somebody who's a forcerer, forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what the heck they want. Like I said, oh my. This is somebody who likes to cut corners. Somebody don't have time to be intelligent or strategic thinker. They don't have time for that. They want to cut corners because they're a spiritual hater. They want the results and they want it now. They want to take from you your hard work. Oh, go ahead. Keep working as I steal from you energetically. I don't think so. And as I say that, this is an impersonator. Somebody who wants to be you, acts like you, dresses like you, looks like you, copying you, because they're a forcerer. They forces their way in regardless of what they're going to do. They're going to dig for that dirt because they're a spiritual hater. Because why? Because they don't want to do the work. It could be a Cancer, as I got Cancer out here twice. Double time. You need to guard your energy from this person or anybody they're associated with, near or far. Whoever this Cancer, Aquarius, Gemini, Taurus, or Libra is that are working all together, they're spiritual haters. Okay, and thank you, Spirit. And Spirit says that don't even worry, baby, because these people are under judgment. That is correct. And this is why they're watching you. They're stalking, lurking, basically obsessed. You are the topic of their table conversations because they're under judgment. Why? Why are they under judgment? What's the title of the short and the full video I just did? Please go check that out. They are under judgment because of the routine and the direction they chose to take action. This is a dark worker because they're spiritual hater. Raccoons could be significant. If you see a raccoon, this is how you know this person is watching you. This person even had raccoon eyes. Okay? Constantly in your energy, but not getting a damn thing from it. That's for sure. And they're under judgment. God has intervened. Yeah, that's right. They're going to learn who the Lord is today before they even try to leap to come towards you. YOLO, you only live once, right? But yes, there could be a Cancer under judgment at this time. A Cancer, Aries, Libra, a Capricorn, Leo. Again, I see Cancer 3 times out here. We got Cancer 3 times. So there could be a Cancer heavily trying to impersonate you. Copy, you don't have to be a Cancer. Okay. We got a mature woman involved here that wants you back. If you was in a relationship with somebody, somebody's mom or somebody could want you back. These people want you to trust them again. Okay, to trust. It says trusted. Trust again. These people are watching you. Okay, there could be a divine masculine that's watching you, and a mature woman. Somebody could be scouting. I'm getting the word scout. Boy Scout, Girl Scout, Scout talent. Hmm. Something about scouting on a platform here. Could be watching on a platform or whatever it is you do. Yeah, because somebody knows you're very loving, kind, intuitive, open, receptive. You're somebody who could have children as well. People love talking to you. They love how you're so in tune and you just go with the flow of water. You go with the flow with the universe, of the atmosphere as you sit on your throne here. No matter how eerie her throne looks, or she's around a lot of muck and grind from the ocean, she still remains calm, attentive, connecting to that cup, connecting to her inner self, her inner emotion, her inner alignment. Alignment. So she has a certain emotional maturity about her, even when things don't go in her way or her or his direction. Could say her, could be a man too. No shade here. But yes, this is very important. Very important to keep up with yourself. Yeah. So it could be a match here. Somebody could be watching you, being very intrigued by you. Somebody has a decision to make. They're trying to prioritize something. I feel like that you and your partner are trying to negotiate something involving finances or a certain routine. You could have two jobs that you're trying to balance right now. But whatever it is, I'm getting you trying to adapt, being more flexible to a certain situation, or trying to find more flexibility in whatever it is your routine is. Okay? Flexibility with finances. Somebody wants more financial freedom, more financial independence, financial security. I cannot even make this shit up if I wanted to. This spiritual hater is somebody who's a thief. They're a thief. Number 24, the 24th could be significant. Number 42, number 6 could be significant. The month of June, a Gemini could be significant. A Leo, a Cancer. But whatever it is, they're trying to steal your joy and happiness. Your new beginning. And look at that. Oh, look, I got the bag. I got the bag. But they're in the judgment. I'm laughing because no, honey, you don't. You are being watched. Just as they're watching you, the universe is watching them. The Lord of the worlds, Master of the day of judgment, the Alpha, the Omega, the one and only is watching them, and they're under judgment. Whether spiritual judgment or physical judgment, they under judgment, because this is somebody who's trying to steal your happiness. Somebody's a thief. They want to take your new beginnings because you're at peace. You see the dove there, and it kind of looks like that church bread, right, for communions. Somebody is trying to steal this joy and happiness that the Lord gave you, but they can't, because the Lord's forever watchful, and they're in the judgment. This is how you know God's real, because they're under judgment. They think they could get away with it and ride off with the chariot like a getaway car, but they're not getting away with nothing. None. It's going to end for them big time. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, don't have to be. But there's going to be endings for this person. They think they got away, but they can't. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Check out my Amazon wish list. If you're returning, please like the video. And again, this is being exposed. Okay, children could be involved. They could have children lie for them in court. But whatever it is, this is a thief. And I feel like you know this. Again, cyberbully. Somebody could be watching. This is cyberbully. You are being bullied online or has suffered from it. You could have suffered from that, but you already knew what it was. You already knew the game. You knew what it was already, and you just stay unbothered. And this is why you're having new beginnings, sweetheart or sweet man. You're having new beginnings, and they hate it. Let them hate. So what? Listen. You guys can't focus on haters. Excuse me. Somebody could be getting some sort of photo proof too as well. Yeah, this is somebody who's non-committal. They didn't even finish what they start. They don't have a solid plan. This is somebody who has procrastination, their greediness, they're blocked. Again, they didn't finish what they start. They can't finish what they start because there's an ending. Something, and I feel like they celebrated for a little while, and you knew this. You knew they were celebrating, but you also knew it was going to end eventually. Why? Why did you know this? Because you're in tune with the universe, with spirituality. You knew the whole time that this person was a spiritual hater. But sometimes you got to let things play out like nature. You can't interfere with nature. I know if you see, like, we're going to just ignore that card that just landed on my arm. Okay. And I'm going to say that sometimes you can't interfere with nature. If you see a lion maybe attacking, you say, hey, get away. I get it. It's sad, but it's nature. It's the circle of the universe. And this person is in and out. You could have been dealing with a player. This is somebody watching you. They don't have trust in their relationship. Okay, as well. Somebody's very scatterbrained. This is somebody who makes hasty decisions. They don't think before they act. This is somebody who doesn't have confidence in the direction they're going in. So you're going to have to spice up that confidence, whoever you are, and stop digging for dirt on people, because what are you going to find? I'll tell you what you're going to find if you keep digging dirt. You're going to find yourself in the same hole that you dug. Okay? That's where you're going to find yourself. So let's see what else we have here. Da-da-da-da-da, forevermore. I said my sisters and my brothers. Guys, no matter what I do, I shuffle. You see this deck. You see this deck. You see all these cards. The high priest falls out again. The high priest comes out again. The high priestess comes out again. She keeps coming out. I just shuffled like damn near a lot of times. And the high priest keeps coming out. You are very, 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 very intuitive. Or you can have 3 intuitive people watching you. No matter how much I shuffle this deck, the high priest falls out again. And she fell out again. And she came at the bottom of the deck again. So very, 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 very intuitive person. And people don't like that. Okay? People don't like that you're very intuitive. Let's see. It bothers them that you're very intuitive. Yeah, and I feel like that whatever it is you're doing, some sort of new route or direction, you're going to be starting something new here. You only live once, so why not go for the gusto here? Trusting your gut feeling, taking that leap, but also, following your intuition here. You have that loyal dog, a man's best friend, they say. Okay, following your intuition, you have the support of people here. Okay, and staying away from temptations. Capricorn energy. Okay, somebody here could be very manipulative. As you can see, the string here with the man or woman in their head. Somebody's frustrated because they're not able to manipulate you. And I feel like that you are guarding your energy at this time, which is great. Keep doing that. Keep guarding your energy because you are the high priestess. And now it flipped upright. Yeah, you are the high priestess as it came out 3 times. You could be somebody who is a reader too. But whatever it is, I feel like you're having a fresh new start in something. You could be starting up a business for the first time, some sort of creative idea that you've been manifesting. Even though it's something small, it's going to grow because you took that leap of faith. You trusted your intuition. Okay, you're taking the right steps. Okay, guarding your energy, protecting yourself because you've been through many battles. This is why you're protected in the womb of the universe, in the belly of the universe. Life lessons learned. Okay, again, you could be a Capricorn since it's the world card, or a Leo, Taurus, Sagittarius, Scorpio. You do not have to be. You could just be in that energy. And double time, we got Pisces. So you need to follow your intuition, spirit team, spirit guides, and your intuition is going to help you as you maintain this emotional maturity you have here. Be very careful. Somebody could be obsessed and intimidated by you. Somebody wants you to be stuck on them, trying to bind themselves to you by ways of magic. Good Lord. Don't they know magic is temporary? Working with the Lord is forever, promising results of success and victory. It's not going to be fast, but it's victory, success. Okay? There's lots to talk about here. What is that? Hold on, y'all. Try to get this card. It's like right there. I want my phone to fall. Okay. Do not fall, phone. Stay. Stay. Okay. Yeah, so the Ten of Wands reversed, things were falling. The Ten of Wands reversed, you letting go of that. Yeah, you letting go of that by taking a leap of faith. I feel like you have to carry a lot of energy. Somebody could be having a lot of responsibility, dealing with multiple family members or a family of their own, or just taking care of the community. Somebody has a lot of work to do. Let's see. What else, Spirit Team? Again, the sun comes out. Clarity, success, joy, victory, exposure. Somebody could be traveling as well. Somebody researching you heavily because they want a plan maybe to come forth to you. Or as we saw with the Two of Cups, some sort of relationship. But somebody's planning something. This is your future planning. If you can see the globe, you have a world of opportunities. And I do mean literally the world of opportunities. As I just saw the world card here. It's somewhere over here. But with the world card, whatever it is you're starting, I kid you not, is going to grow into success. Okay, with the wand here, whatever you're working on, some sort of creative project, is going to grow because you tapped into your spirituality. It's a busted up card. You tapped into your spirituality. You could be a teacher or a student. Somebody could be graduating too as well. So congratulations for you. But you need to be careful because there is a thief in your energy. Okay? There's a thief in your energy. And I feel like that they have some sort of grudge because you walked away. Of course you're going to walk away. What are you, stupid? Not in a bad way. I mean, like, you know, like naive. Like, of course you're going to walk away when somebody's trying to steal things from you. Make it make sense. I'm talking to them because what do they suspect you to stand by? They have no control over you, and they never did, never have, never will. God is in control, not them. I don't care what kind of gifts they have. And they don't like what I'm saying because they're obviously looking at me like this. Or looking at you like this. Your pictures online, whatever it is, you staying unbothered. They watch your social media like this. Anyways, you're unbothered and staying traveled. So turn up. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The High Priest knows. What else, Spirit Team? Let's get one more. We got 3 out here. Again, guys, listen. I can't... Guys, listen. I just showed you the 8 of Cups, right? Again, it comes out. This is you releasing, letting go, sacrificing, letting go, walking away from your pride, your ego here, and you're just going out there adventurous. Somebody could be taking a walk here. Okay, again, following that intuition. It comes out 2 to 3 times, the High Priestess. You're very intuitive. Stop playing. Do what you got to do. Okay? Somebody here is lying because they're a thief. You're walking away from the lies with the 8 of Cups. You had enough. So like I said, what do they like you to do? Stick around? No, walk away. Walk away from the lies. This person, police, there could be a corrupt police officer. Or somebody could be lying to the police. And whoever it is, this person could be facing jail time, okay, for lying to the police. Okay, so this person is all up in their head. And this is why they're probably watching you. So be careful with that, collective, too, as well. Guys, again, I can't make this up. I kid you. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. See the heart in the cage, making a head over heart decision. See the heart, making a head over heart decision. Somebody here could be sick too as well. Sick because you're moving on, sick because they're having trouble with the police. It's the sound of police. Oi, oi, something like that. My voice is recovering. Leave me alone. But somebody lying to the police. And again, the high priest comes out. See the third eye? Again, the high priestess comes out. Something could have, I don't know how this got here, but the King of Swords, where did this fall out from? I never called out the King of Swords, and it was right here, right in front of me on my table. I pulled out the Ace of Cups, this, the Thief card, and the Police Lion card, but I don't know how this magically just appeared on my desk. Somebody could be playing some sort of lawyer. Somebody could be an officer in uniform. Don't have to be. Somebody could be a lawyer or something, maybe a judge. But somebody's planning some sort of travel, something for the future. Some sort of travel is in play. I'm getting two lawyers talking to each other. Or somebody searching different lawyers or legalities. Something like that. This is a spiritual hater. They could be in spiritual court. Yeah. A group of people. Let's see, what about this? Or this could be a celebration. There could be 3 to 6 people involved. Okay, as well. Queen of Pentacles. So whatever it is, I feel like you're going to be celebrating. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Queen of Pentacles is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn card, or anybody who is in this energy. I feel like you're focused. While all the chaos is going on in the background, you are highly intuitive. The third eye, you're highly intuitive, as we have the High Priest card that came out 3 times for you. 3 times for you. Or there could be other spiritual people watching you. But the High Priest came out 3 times for you as you joy. Or this could be 3 people. You're celebrating. You're going to be meeting up with new people or collaborating with people who are highly intuitive, just like you. 3 High Priestess, 3 High Priestess. Or the 4th. You could be part of this group or whatever it is, something new that you guys are going to be planning moving forward with because you put that time and work in. Okay? So you put in that time and work in. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, damn, it's still early. That was going on 11. Dang. But whatever it is, you put that time and effort into it. Okay? So you could be connecting with a group of women or men that are just like you, highly intuitive. Okay, so that's what's up. That is what's up. That's really cool. And we have the King of Pentacles out here, so this could be some sort of business as well. Sorry, as soon as I shake it, it wants to like fall down. But let's see. As we have the High Priestess, that came out 3 times for you. Yeah, invest. You guys are going to be investing in something that's going to take some time and work and energy into. Because the thing about the Knight of Pentacles, stay. Gonna use my little cherry cup here. Exactly. Stay. But the Knight of Pentacles, this is somebody that wants to invest in you. I see you investing your time and energy into building whatever it is that you're doing for work. Something you're doing for work is going to change. Something you're doing for work is going to change. And you're going to be very happy because you changed that routine. You changed the way of doing things. You changed the direction of the mindset. Feeling very inspired. You're going to have people in your circle that's going to help you move forward. Like example with the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is about us seeing what's in front of that person standing on that hill. Knowing that working together brings a team of success, victory. Okay, with the 2 of Wands, you guys could all be traveling together. Okay, as well. And like I said before, whoever you're working with or you're going to be working with, this new people, these are, we're going to make it fit. Okay, we have 3 highly intuitive individuals here. 3 highly intuitive individuals. Okay? 3 highly intuitive individuals are here. Okay? And with the 3 of Cups, see? 1, 2, 3, High Priestess. 3. Whatever it is you do for work, you're about to be happy. It's going to be a great investment, a great contract. Now, I've been on here for about an hour and 10 minutes. I'm about to go at this time, take a little break. But again, ladies, sorry, I know that was loud. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I don't care how long it takes. I want you to get the message. As soon as you leave right here off this channel, as soon as you head on back into the real world and you get off this channel, because I'm about to close it out. We've been here for a while now. As soon as you leave, I want you to cleanse your energy by praying. Pray to God, ask him to protect you, your energy, from anybody that comes with negative or bad energy, even bad, bad vibes or evil eyes. Because I'm telling you, doing that will bring you great success and your spirituality. You're very wise, a mentor. This is God right here. Not necessarily God, but it's like a representation of whoever you're talking to. Somebody could actually go to a counselor. Somebody has a therapist. So congratulations to that. This is somebody analyzing you very carefully. With the King of Wands, this air sign, this is this could be a Taurus, even though it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The King of Swords is a 3rd deacon Taurus and a second deacon Gemini. So whatever it is, Gemini is all about the communication. However it is you're communicating, you need to be grounded and stable in your decision making, not flying all over the place, because people's going to be coming to you literally lying. So you need to be careful. And whatever you plan, you need to plan strategically in order to move forward. Don't forget, it's about changing the routine, changing the direction, as I just did, changing that routine, changing that direction, changing that routine, changing that direction, whichever you want to go. I was over here, now I'm over here, planning to move forward for a better view, a better insight, okay? How do you do that? Bada bing, bada boom, by walking away from what no longer serves you. I want to make sure you understand that. I want to make sure you get the message. You will be distracted. You will. Because that's just how the laws of the universe work. Kids are born, people die every day. Babies are born, people die every day. Hospitals, homes, whatever. Tragic. You could be the most healthiest person in the world. I don't care if you eat your Cheerios and oats. Honey Nut Cheerios, Frosted Flakes. I don't care what it is you eat. Death does not discriminate against anyone. You could be the most healthiest person in the world, and there's somebody who's literally on their deathbed, and you or somebody passes away first. So this is why it's important to plan and choose your life path carefully. Who is in your energy? Who do you need to walk away from as you move forward? Who do you need to really cut out of your life in order to be grounded, in order to be stable? Who do you need to cut out of your life so that way you can move on forward until the sun is right here waiting for you? Literally, you looking at the sun because you see what makes you happy. You're just wondering, well, damn, how do I get to it? How do I get to this sun? How do I get changing the routine, changing the direction? Like I said, you need to cut it off. Cut it off. It's going to hurt. It's even going to sting you like, oh, damn, I didn't know this was going to hurt. When is it going to be over? Change the mind. You got to, because we're built in a world where it's just full of distractions and it just wants you bound to the TV, bound to the music video, bound to your lustful desires. And that's where we come in and we say, God forsaken, no. We will not let that happen. We will cut these energies and entities off of the powers that be. Cut them right off and invest in yourself. Somebody could be driving a bicycle or going to, doing Pilates. I don't know how you call it, cycling, whatever, but you need to invest and use your intuition. Use it. You are the knowledge of dark and the light. If these two ain't balanced, you're not going to get the results. Sometimes it's not good to hide your shadow side. Sometimes that's actually going to let you step into power, the right power, balancing out that shadow and the light side and have them work together for the betterment of the universe. Have them working together. Okay? Hold on. Let me figure out how to mute this. I need to do some. Oh. Yeah, so sorry about that, guys. The kids and stuff. So, whatever it is, you need to move forward to happiness. Okay, the sun is right here. If you want to go to a park and watch children play, you're not a creep. Watch them play. This will actually open you up intuitively. Going back to the yesteryears when you was a kid and how you learn through play, how you learn through visualization, how you learn through storytelling, through interaction with other minds that think differently from yours. Go out there and be the change that's needed. But for right now, I'm going to take a little break on my legs. I've been on here for quite some time. And if you didn't get the message, I suggest you rewind it because it's very important. It's very important to know that we live in a society where it's full of distractions. At one point, it wasn't like that. Human beings, we lived in mountains, caves. We built huts for ourselves, things like that, until a system came into place. A system. Human beings that are evil. There's some people that actually evil that are not working alone. They're actually working with evil entities. Because even before we was here, there was angels of the light and angels of the dark that was here on earth. The angels of light was here on earth to control the jinns. The jinns, if you don't know about jinns in Islam, it's called jinns, Jinn or Jins. The jinns are these spiritual beings that are made from a smokeless flame, like vapor. You look like smoke. They're made from a smokeless material. And these jinns, there's some that are very powerful and strong. Actually, some of them actually helped King Solomon build the grand temple or palace that he was at. Some of these jinns, because he had the ring, he had control of them in the spirit realm. And if he needed a brick, a jinn was able to move these monumentous structures within the blink of an eye. That's how strong some of them are. Yeah, and these beings was on earth before the human beings. So some human beings are evil. They conjure these spirits up and they work with them, which is why they're in high positions now, which is why they're in power now, because of human beings communicating with such evilness in order to get the results they want. But in reality, they're really just stealing. They don't even realize it until it's too late. But these jinns and evil entities will lie to them. And if you look at people of power right now, how do you think they got through it? Through doing the black magic, and it's all in the family, it's all inherited, all oh, well, you married my brother, my sister, so you get to be in this position at work. Or married my daughter, and I promise you a great, over a 6-figure plan. We don't do 6 figures over here. We do like 12 figures over here. 12 figures, 100 figures, whatever it may be, that they do. And this is why they get in such high positions of uniform here. These people, to try to control the masses. Okay. They try to control the masses through manipulation. Okay. creating, bing, that magic wand, that illusion, in order to trick us in society. But if you're new, please subscribe. Thank you so much. Check out my Amazon wish list. That's enough for me today. Spirit team and spirit guides are like, listen, do whatever you got to do, cut it off. So I'm about to end this live. Thank you so much. Again, check out my Amazon wish list. I moved to a new place, so that will help too. Please subscribe to your girl if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much. Peace out. Love you guys. Bye. Get outside and get into nature, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Bye. Is it ended now, this live? I think I ended it, but I don't know if it's still going. Anyways, I'm going to collect these cards. But yes, great message for the collective today. Let's get all these cards together. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyone saying on my mind? Oh, it's thought the live was off. Why is it still going?